I'm live, so.
What's up, y'all? It's CJ, and I'm back with another video. And today I'm showing y'all how to do a front flip with Antonio Brown.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. Put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story fucked up if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in the sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soaking it. I'm a pop
You
into the
can't do it
sky.
while you're in the end zone, but you can do it when you're can't do it like when you're running the ball inside of it and you're in there already, you can't do it. Looking at the comment,
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12
and this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times.
And he's going to go down again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line. The New York set to take the field. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Bell. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Bell. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't.
And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw off. Down as a sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here's Bell, pushing through the contact. Down to the 25.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Trying to hit the hole right there. I hit it right there, and all I do is let one guy miss.
All I gotta do is like one guy miss. Well, Brown isn't really. I don't think he even made up one guy miss. He just scored. Oh, we got you. We got you. I'm off to the races. And just like that, Brown is gone with the Juki and the Okie dokie. Look at this replay. Brown catches it right there.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Now a draw play. This is Bell. Shreds the tackle. Bell a first down and then some. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Jets will extend their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one, we want two. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Back out onto the field now. Here comes the Jet defense. And they've created a major first-half storyline with the pressure they've been able to create.
And I know that the good teams adjust from series to series. They make their adjustments on the sideline before they go back out. In this case, I think they might need a little bit more time. They want to get to the half and start figuring out how do they change protections, how do they get the ball in the hands of the passer a lot quicker, make sure he doesn't get hit as often, all those different things. Maybe even run the ball a little bit more, anything to try and tamp down the pressure.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
We got trips over here. Trips over here. Let's overload.
Off play action. Ledbetter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, Ledbetter. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. A bunt.
Le'Veon Bell. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell on his his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets will extend their lead. And that rushing, that he takes off with it. It's a fake. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic, faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smells terrible. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls. And I think I'm going to be correct, but I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Ledbetter. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to bring on the 4th down.
High fashion, like Goyard, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you because you got a call. I know I got to keep my shorty on go-go. Drop that ass to the floor.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on here to punt it away.
Is that okay? Is it okay if
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he fouled him and a loose football.
But let me tell you, I like you a lot, baby. I want to start at the top of the bottle, baby. Now you want to shoot with the red at the bottom, baby. You know I like when you right at the top, baby. She wants your name, D-yo-yo. I'm only doing cash out.
Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's able to make the play. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell. 43 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit. The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now for the point after. Takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And this thing is blown out defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Off the play fake. Ledbetter. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, 34 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Extra point attempt to follow here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake. And he's going to get to this. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but go back to what reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Daddy, not just swear, that's when you fail. Y'all ain't even want to take my care.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes inside and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge.
Surprisingly, I'm winning right now, but
you can manage your team's work easily with Monday.com.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlight. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. Well, there was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that one didn't accomplish a whole lot. It'll be down inside the 35-yard line. And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
And they've all been good. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell, 33 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And, partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room?
Yeah, a couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for a trophy room.
What a phenomenal performance, and I'll guarantee you he's going to reward the rest of the offensive unit after this as well for helping him get to the...
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
All she ever said is come and see me once. Come and see me once. You don't never come to me. You don't never come to me. I've been up for 2 whole days thinking what I did to keep you going. Thumbing through the voicemails that you left and telling me where I was going. I'll admit I'm sorry when I feel I'm truly sorry.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Never thought the circumstances would have changed.
Free kick out of bounds.
Doesn't make sense, no.
So that one will be accepted.
Shit just got real, things are getting intense now. I hear you talking about we a lot, or you speak French now. Giving me the sign, so I gotta take a hint now.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, Ledbetter on the move to his left. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 2nd down, Ledbetter. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to do it with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. The snow certainly making conditions difficult, and it's not likely to get better anytime soon, as we turn it right back over to Brandon and Charles.
All she hit me with is come and see me for us. Come and see me for us.
This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half.
I know you got another nigga trying to play the part. Cause he got a heart, don't mean he got a heart. Could be standing in the field and he still ain't in the field. If anything should change, then I thought we had a deal. Lately, you keep questioning what you get.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something.
And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there, but yeah, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run, when to get rid of the football, not take the sack, when to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Now Bell. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell, 35 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Jets.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field, it usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
Do I on the watch? Do I know what time it is right now? It's after 2 a.m. and that's asking a lot of you right now. All she talking about is come and see me for us. Come and see me for us. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me. All she ever says is come and see me for us. Come and see me for us. You don't ever come to me.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
I've been up for 2 whole days thinking what I did to keep you going.
Now the try here for the point after.
I'll admit I'm sorry when I feel I'm truly sorry. Things change, people change.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That escapes the sand. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
I believe you when it's on the door. But either way, you're still invited, and I can't even lie to you. swear these days all you say is come and see me first. Come and see me first. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me. All you need is come and see me first.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Y'all never come to me.
Free kick out of bounds.
Why you gotta start, girl? Why you gotta start?
And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes in.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Could be standing in the field, and it still ain't in the field. If anything should change, then I thought we had it.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now he lost 6 there on the first down play. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. They're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
This thing is getting one-sided, I can't even lie to you. Yeah. All she talking about is
looking to throw on second down. Led better. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. From the gun, Ledbetter. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
Giving me the sign, so I gotta take a hit now. I hit you up like, do you
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on. And now off to the races, down the right side. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. A 54-yard punt return there, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
It certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there.